Uh, Golden State Warriors in Game 4 versus the Houston Rockets. Currently 39-39, 6.5 minutes remaining in the first half. This is how we've gotten to the point where we are now. Game 1, the Warriors 104-100. Game 2, Warriors 115-109. Game 3, the Rockets were able to get one, 126-121. What do you feel about this series so far, Joe?
I kind of felt before last game, I was like, man, the Rockets might be looking at a sweep here. But they managed to get this last win. Tonight is pivotal. They have to get this W tonight. They go down 3-1. As far as I'm concerned, it's pretty much the wrap. I do have to say that Houston, even though they got that win last game, I'm still not very confident in what they're doing. They're still taking a lot of bad shots. They got some uncharacteristic turnovers. I'm not really quite understanding how they even at this point right now, because they really have been tuned up all off season, all season long. They said they wanted Golden State, and they just aren't really showing me.
You don't want.
They're not showing me that they've been dreaming about.
Interestingly enough, the scores have been fairly close.
Yeah,
losing by 4, losing by 6,
mm-hmm.
and then winning by 5.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually better than I thought they would do. They're actually doing okay.
Right.
They're doing okay. Golden State is separated from the rest of the league.
Right.
All right. So the narrative that's been going around is that Houston is some special team. They're not. They're not better than Denver, Portland, so on and so forth. Right. I can't point to anything about Houston that would make me look at them and be like, oh, this team, you know? I mean, I get James Harden is special, but truth is, and this is a harsh truth, he's barely a top 5 player in the NBA.
And in the playoffs,
right? He's doing his thing.
Yeah, he's okay.
Right? But when you're thinking about putting a team together that can challenge Golden State, I still think Golden State has 2 players better than James Harden.
Yeah.
Right now, what Steph Curry shows up, that could be a fair question. And you know what I've noticed about James Harden?
What?
And I'm prepared to go out on the limb with this.
Got it.
That was a foul. Usually it's not a foul. That one was a foul.
Yeah, it was a foul.
James Harden has the best handle in the NBA.
I'm not prepared to say that. I'm going to tell you why. The extra steps they let him get, and the fact that he cups that ball like he's at Rucker Park, or he's in some N1 league and does like this with the ball. Okay, whatever. But I get what you're saying in terms of the ability to handle the rock. He does a lot of crazy stuff, and he's unorthodox.
Right. But it's not the crazy stuff, because the crazy stuff to me is meaningless. It is the efficiency in which you use your dribble to get to wherever you want when you want. So that's why they can't figure out how to guard him. He is so efficient with his dribble that no one man can stop James Harden from going in any direction that he wants to go.
But you're not supposed to when the dude can carry the ball and take 4 to 5 steps before putting a shot up. Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to be able to guard that. He's good enough as it is without stepping.
Right.
I'm not going to say he walks every time, but I noticed a couple times that during the game, like when guys are falling and tripping and stuff, like, it's you don't know what he's going to do.
No, I get what you're saying. I just believe that in tight quarters, his handle is so
it's crisp,
efficient.
It's crisp, and you're right
that he literally gets to wherever he wants, probably better than any player in the league. That's why you're watching it and you're like, how does he continue to go wherever he wants to go? Because you're not seeing the crazy Allen Iverson bam, bam, bam crossover. Right. Now you're laying on the floor. No, he just takes 2, 3, 4 dribbles and he's past you.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's not. Yeah. He's definitely not trash.
It's incredible. It's incredible. No wasted. Well, I'm not going to say he doesn't beat the ball into the floor for 20 seconds. He does
Yeah.
some of that too.
Yeah.
But when it's time for him to go, he just goes where he wants so easily. I don't think any other player has the type of handle that he has. Who's got the best handle in the NBA, in your opinion? Is it Steph?
Steph has some really nice
Steph
handles.
is close. Kyrie is...
Oh, you know what? Kyrie.
Yeah.
Kyrie might be the best ball handler in the league. And it's not just like the fact that, he just pounds the ball to the ground. He's so crafty with it. He knows how to put English on the ball. He can go behind the back. He can go left. He can go right. He can lay you left, lay you right. He can do all those things. And then when he gets to the basket, the ability to take the ball off at any part of the backboard, finger
Either
roll.
hand.
Yeah.
Any angle.
One-on-one is a major problem.
Definitely.
Major problem.
He's just not good on a team.
No, his handles are designed for him.
Right.
His handles are selfish.
Oh, yeah.
It's to get his own shot.
Oh, yeah.
And there's other people like Chris Paul. His handles are designed to try to open up his teammates.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Keep an eye on what I just said, though, with James Harden. And you will see what I'm saying. It's just incredible how secure he is with the ball. It's like it's on a string.
yeah, it is. It's a yo-yo.
It's like it's on a string.
yo-yo.
And having to gain control of the ball before you go when you want to go is not what he's doing. He can go wherever he wants to go.
And he doesn't need a
Like
point
he
guard
doesn't have
either.
the ball.
He doesn't need a point guard. The only reason he needs a point guard is so he doesn't burn out over the course of the game or the
Right.
season. But as far as like bringing the ball up the court,
But you know what?
yeah.
I think he does need a point guard. And I think this is where the Rockets are missing. He has the ball in his hands too much. Could you imagine if you had to chase James Harden around screens for 15 seconds into a shot clock like you got to do Klay Thompson?
It's a problem.
And then he catches it
A la Reggie Miller.
with like,
Catch and shoot.
no, even better than that, because when he catches it, you're at his mercy because he can do whatever he wants with you. And the fact that the ball has touched 5, 6 or been passed 5, 6 times before he gets it, or he's able to go through screens and cause defenders to be rubbed. When he catches it, everybody is in trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know why that's missing. And when you watch Golden State play, that's how they play.
Right.
They have guys that can do that. Kevin Durant could dribble and create his own all day, but they don't do that. That ball goes from player 1 to player 2 to player 3 to player 4, just like that. Just within this possession that we're watching. 10 seconds into the possession, that is the 5th pass.
Yeah.
That is the 5th pass, and they don't need to do that because Steph doesn't need to do that. Iguodala can handle the ball and get his own shots, and of course Kevin Durant. But that's not how they play. They let the ball move, and that opens up everybody.
Swing the ball side to side. That's what makes them a good
Right.
team, and that's what makes them hard to guard.
Right. Look at that. That's 3 passes in about 5 seconds into the shot
It's
clock.
more fun too, and
more
you
fun.
also engage the entire team, so they
Right.
play from start to finish.
Right.
Instead of just watching
Instead
Harden
of
dribble the
watching
ball.
Harden dribble the ball.
And that hurts. It hurts your squad.
Right.
But that's a D'Antoni system, though. Can you imagine
But
what?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. The Steve Nash D'Antoni system. Think about Steve Nash. Steve Nash didn't do that.
Steve dribbled a lot, but he didn't get his own shot. He dribbled a lot for other people.
Right, but from what the Suns did and what I learned about D'Antoni when he was the Knicks coach is the system actually is a quick decision system,
Okay.
not a dribbling system. Meaning, once the point guard makes his move and gives the ball to whatever player, that player must shoot, pass, or drive immediately. If you don't have a shot, you give it up immediately, and that's what creates the ball movement. Nash would definitely keep his dribble alive, and he would keep his dribble alive looking for other players. And then once, of course, he made the pass to the other player, they were always ready to shoot, dribble, or pass. So I think this is a little bit different because both Chris Paul and James Harden, in my opinion, hold the ball a little bit too long.
Who do you think's gonna take the series? I got Golden State.
I have Golden State.
Okay.
Houston should actually be proud Of course, they're not going to take moral victories.
Mm-hmm.
But they're doing well considering what they have. I don't think they match up well at all with Golden State.
Yeah. Now, I will say this. I don't want to say Golden State has come back to the pack because they haven't, but they definitely are not playing consistently on the level that we've seen them play in the last 3-4 years.
Right.
There's something going on in terms of, I
They
guess.
sacrificed depth for Kevin Durant.
Okay.
So that's the difference. They're top heavy without the bench.
Well, I can argue this. They really haven't done anything besides get Kevin Durant since Jerry West left. They're still running with the same team he put together.
But once you get Kevin Durant,
You don't
you
really
have
have to do
Clay.
anything else.
It's not that you don't have to. You don't have the flexibility to do anything else.
Well, they did bring
Iguodala
in-
is still there. Iguodala's still there, making about $20 million a year. Clay's making $20 million a year. Draymond's making close to $20 million a year.
They bought Boogie and they tried that.
Steph is making close to $20 million a year. Boogie took a $5 million deal. They have 5 players that are making on long-term deals of at least $15 million to $20 million, and whose value on the open market is $30 million and up. Steph's value on the open market is $40 million a year. Kevin Durant's value on the open market is 40 plus. Clay's value on the open market is $25 to $30 million a year. Draymond is $25 million a year. So this is all about to come to an end for them. So.
Oh yeah, that they were saying that Woj was saying they're bracing for a seismic shift in the Warriors organization.
Oh yes,
and they've got 2 things to do. They've got to try to figure out how to keep Kevin Durant because he's the best player, but they do think he's gonna walk. They think he's gonna walk, and then the other thing is to keep Klay Thompson.
Right,
and they either have to max Klay out,
see this,
or Klay's gonna bounce.
It's like, right, so.
So they've got some major issues because it can completely change the whole Western Conference.
But even after they lose 2 players, if they lose 2 players, they got to figure out how to replenish.
And the replenisher is not there.
Well, you're not going to replenish with elite players. You're going to replenish with
in the draft.
Depth.
Yeah, well, in the draft,
you got to get 4 or 5 veteran players.
Yeah,
and draft can't help them.
And Jerry West isn't there anymore, and they really haven't shown that they've been able to bring in people that they want. I mean, they'll be okay, but they're definitely not going to be as lethal as they are right now.
Right.